Welcome back to Wicked F150. I've done the owner review and all that, but I never did a driving one. So on the way home from work today, let's go ahead and do a driving one. I'm up over here at the moment, going 60 miles an hour. Let's look at what our gas is. So sitting, going, well, we're going up a hill at the moment. Give me a minute. Here, I'll turn the gears on too so you can see that. Alright, so now we're flat. And it says I'm getting 30, but I took my foot off the gas. People are going too slow on 35. 35 highway, if you're anybody's from the south watching this, 35 sucks and you know it. Alright, so we're going 60 and getting roughly around 21, 22, holding the gas, which to me isn't too bad. Now, this morning I did fill it up and I reset it, so the last 6 miles or so on the highway, I'm averaging 16.6 miles to the gallon. I mean, it kind of sucks, but it is just reset, and I did level it out. I think that's the big thing here, is what's affecting the gas mileage, because plus I was going 70 to 75. I'm telling you, with this 5.0 2018, if I go above 65, it really does drop the gas mileage. Like, if I can sit steady, as you can see, it's already gone up 0.2, but I'm keeping it 65 or below, and that's the kicker. So that's where Ford must have rated their miles per gallon. But it's not bad. If you can hear, I mean, not the little car's exhaust out in front of me, but the truck is pretty quiet. I mean, obviously I prefer a little bit of noise, but stock, it is quiet. There's not much unless you step on it, which if I had the room here, I'd show you. If I can slow down here just a little bit. It definitely has the power when you need it. And if you kick in that sport mode, I'm telling you, it is quick. It's kind of like a car almost. It really is. The power is there in the 5.0 if you need it. I did test drive the 2.7 EcoBoost before the 5.0. The only thing that changed from getting the EcoBoost was the price. There was a special on the 5.0, so I chose that. I would have rather the EcoBoost because you can get a better tow package with that. But this one is pretty nice. I mean, the ride quality is great. Between the 16 Ram 1500, that was a quad cab. The 18 F150 crew cab is a lot smoother of a ride. You don't feel the bumps as much. You can feel it kick you in the butt there when you hit a big one. This you don't, even after putting the block spacers on the front to level it out. To me, it actually softened it up even a little bit more. Going over like a real small speed bump or something like that, it even softened that up a little bit. The gas mileage isn't horrible, as I pointed out, even for a truck. But if you're buying a truck, especially a 5.0, you're not looking to get 30 miles a gallon, but I mean, you still want to be at least a little economical, I guess. Issues with driving. If you're the gears are between 4 and 6, and if you slow down to, you're at, but like I said, gears 4 to 6, get up to about 30 miles an hour roughly, and you slow down to under 25, usually 23, 24 is when I notice it, and you put your foot back on the gas, you're going to get a big old thump from the transmission. I don't know if it's just an issue with the 18s, with the 10 speed. I'm not sure. I've read on the forums that there is a update under the PCM module that the dealership can do to change it, and it won't do that as much. There's also cold weather. When you fresh start, truck's cold. When I've read that some do it acceleration and deacceleration, mine only does it when I take my foot off the gas, and it makes a ticking noise. Like I said, it's cold start, press the gas, everything's fine, and when I let off, there's a tick coming from there. Also read on the forums that there's along with the transmission thump, there's a PCM update for that as well, for the tick. So hopefully that fixes the issues. That's the only issues that I've had from this vehicle. Got the truck back in September, doing the video, December 17th today. Those are the only issues I've had. Other than that, it rides great. It has amazing power. You could burn the tires off of this, no problem. Hill descent is nice. Wife and I went back to Pennsylvania, going through the mountains. Actually did use it, and it worked great. Kicked in immediately. I actually did turn it off because it was kind of going a little too slow, but it's just the button right there. Flipped it off and it was great. Traction control, it does hold, so if you do want a little peel of the wheels, you better turn it off. Hope you guys enjoyed the little driving video here. Found the information useful. One more thing before we go quick. Actually, of course, the 5.0, it is flex fuel. I have not ran that at all, not one time. I like the price, but I don't like everything that I've read about how much worse the gas mileage and everything like that is. It doesn't save you any money if you're filling up the tank more often. So I've ran nothing but 87 in this, and that's what I'm getting off of it. If you see this, just by the video, we're already at 17.5 miles a gallon. And now, I mean, I've been off the highway for about 1.5 miles now with 4 lights in between that. And it's still going up. But the last tank, I filled it up. Now I fill up my truck at when it gets to 1/4 of a tank. From full to 1/4, the very last one before I filled up this morning, I was running 15.3 miles a gallon. Now that is only because, like I said, driving above 65 and breaks and lunch at work. It's been a little cold here, so I leave the truck running for the heat, and it really drops it. If you let this thing sit and idle, it eats the gas. That's the worst thing about the gas for this truck. Other than that, hope you guys liked the video. Hope you guys are watching the other videos on the channel. Questions, comments, anything, feel free to comment below on this, any other video. Hope you all have a good week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks.